What is the meaning of Islam is istislam? Let me translate it now in English. Surrender or submission. Got it? Got it now? Yes. Allah knows who deserves to be called Muslim. Allah knows best who deserve it, because this is not only a title, a trademark that you can see, for example, here. This is candle. So this is a mark. Islam is not only a mark, Islam means to act. It's to act. Submission is acting. It's not only, what's your religion? Islam. Do you pray? No. Okay, do you pray? No. Do you pay zakat? No. What kind of Islam is that? Do you pray at Fajr? No. I pray whenever I wake up. If I did not wake up at 5 o'clock, I'm not going to pray. I pray Fajr at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning. Or you know what? I pray it with Dhuhr, both, 2 in 1. There's nothing regarding the prayer of Allah called 2 in 1 or 5 in 1. No. 2 in 1 time when you're traveling, yes. But normally, no. Why? Because Allah set the prayer to be in particular time. Okay? For example, can you fast Ramadan and the next month? Give me the pen, please. It is not polite that I'm talking to you and you're writing on the book. It is not polite. طيب. Let me tell you a story to give you an example about how submission is important in Islam. It is the story of the Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was ordered to give the message. He was raised in a pagan family. He was raised in what?
Pagan family.
He was raised in a pagan family. As he was raised in a pagan family, his father was responsible in taking care of the idols, cleaning the idols, polishing the idols, statues, when they become dusty. Can you imagine a god become dusty? Because they take these idols as gods. And he maintains these statues from being dusty. Anyway, he started to give the message. He was thinking about why my people are like this. Why they are... Don't stop. Focus with me. Why people are worshipping something that does not give benefit, something that does not give harm, something that does not hear, it does not see, it does not speak. So he started to say to his father, "Oh my father, why do you worship something that does not hear, that does not see, and does not give you any support? Oh my father, I have concerns that you may be obedient to the devil and then you'll be disobedient to Allah by that. Oh my father, I fear the fire that you will be put in at the day of judgment." Then his father said to him, "Are you turning away from my way of religion, my way of faith, O Ibrahim? If you do not quit and stop this, I will be stoning you." Stoning. That means to death. So keep yourself away from me. You know what Ibrahim said to his father after that? He said, Salamun alayk. Peace be on you. Sa'astaghfiru laka rabbi. I will ask Allah's forgiveness to you. From Allah. Anyway, and you know the other story when his people, his village, they said, there is a festival, we want to go outside. Oh, Ibrahim, do you want to come with us? He said, I'm bored. I'm a bit sick. So I don't want to go with you. They said, fine. They left. As they left, he was looking at the many statues they have. And he started to speak to them. To the statues. Saying to them, ألا تأكلون? He offered the statues, the idols, he offered them food. He said, what is the matter with you? Why don't you speak? Then he took the hammer and he started to hit them one by one, smaller, then the bigger, then the bigger, then the bigger, and he left the biggest deliberately. He did not want to break it. What do you think? Why? Yes?
So they thought that the biggest statue destroyed the others?
Exactly. Haris, be with me. Yes. So, he put the hammer on the shoulder of the biggest statue. So as the people came back and they saw the statues, all the statues are broken, and the hammer is on the shoulder, as if the biggest statue is catching it. So then suddenly they said, oh, what happened? Who did that? One of them said, I heard Ibrahim speaking against the idols. It must be him. Then they caught Ibrahim. And they said to Ibrahim, are you the one who did this to our gods? Now this is funny. Because Ibrahim was young. So that means a young boy is more powerful than the idols, whom they consider them to be what? Gods. So they should be thinking within themselves, this young boy is stronger than our gods? So they ask him this question. Oh Ibrahim, are you the one who did that to our gods? He didn't say no. He didn't lie. But he said to them, but ask this statue. Maybe this is the biggest one. Maybe he did it to the younger ones. So when he said that to them, they looked at one another and they said, you know what? You are wrongdoers. You know that those idols and statues, they do not speak. They do not move. But they wanted to maintain their paganism. Because these statues also, because they offer these statues to the layman people, to the public, and the public, they say, oh, this is a holy thing. And they pay money. So they make money by these things. So how do you expect them to tell the fact? No. So they were angry with Ibrahim. They said, cast Ibrahim in the fire. And they threw Ibrahim in the fire. Right? Be with us. So they casted Ibrahim where?
In the fire.
To the fire. As he was thrown in the fire, Allah gave order to the fire. Oh fire! Be cool and peace on Ibrahim. That was a miracle. But before that, the moment he was thrown, Jibreel came to Ibrahim. And Ibrahim was where? In the
Air.
in the
Fine.
in the fire. At that moment, Jibreel came and said to Ibrahim, do you have a need? Do you need something? Then Ibrahim said, as from you, no. As from you, no. But as from Allah, حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل. Allah is enough, sufficient for me. And He's the best one that you depend on. Okay? So Ibrahim did not care about something happened to himself. He doesn't care. He cared about what?
Allah.
Spreading Tawhid. Spreading Tawhid. This is very important. Every Muslim is supposed to be doing something like this. Working for Allah. Today we have something not less than 4 billion people. They are pagans. Some of them they worship cow. Some of them they worship stone. Some of them they worship graves. Where are the Muslims? We should be working for that. So what did Ibrahim say to Jibreel? When Jibreel offered him to help him, what did he say? I don't like that. You should be absolutely, perfectly with me. Awab. What did Ibrahim say to Jibreel? When Jibreel said to him, do you have any need? Yes.
Ibrahim said, of you, no, but of Allah, yes.
He didn't say.
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل.
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل. Allah is enough for me. And He is the best one that I depend on. That I trust. Okay? Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave His order to the fire. Oh fire! Be cool. See, Allah did not say only be cool, because if Allah said be cool, then Ibrahim will be dying because of freezing. But He said be cool and peace. So the climate inside the fire was something normal to Ibrahim. Not very cold, not very hot. Normal. And that shows the extent of Tawhid that the Prophet Ibrahim has. Because he said to Jibreel, you know, if that happens to you, and Jibreel comes to you and said, do you have any need? You will be surely saying, yes, can't you see my trouble? Do something, help me. He didn't say that. He said, as from you, no. But as from Allah, Allah is sufficient for me. And He is the best one to trust and to depend on. What does that show? The extent of Tawheed. How many hours have you been sleeping yesterday? How many hours? What have you been watching yesterday? TV? Cartoons? What about you? What do you do in your at home when you have nothing to do?
I played a little bit, and then I did revision of Quran of Surah.
طيب. So that was the first test of Ibrahim. And Ibrahim, mashallah, he succeeded. He was najih, successful. Okay, because they throw him in the fire. He didn't care about the fire. He cared about one thing, to save people from hell and to spread Tawheed among people. Okay? طيب. So that's the first what? The first test of Ibrahim. Okay, what is the second one? The second one, yes. When Allah granted him a son, you see, watch the screen, please. The first test, when he was in the fire. The second test, to slay his son. Do you think that test was easy? The answer is no. Why? Because Ibrahim could not have children because he's very old, and his wife as well is very old. So that's why his wife, when the angels visited Ibrahim, and they gave good news to his wife that you will be becoming pregnant and you will give a child. And she was doing like this. Look at me. Oh, how can I have a child? I'm barren. And my husband is very old. How can I have a child? So the angels replied and said, it is the command of Allah. Whenever He says to the thing, be, it becomes. So Allah granted him big favor. Despite the age of 90, suddenly his wife became pregnant. And she gave a son called Ismail. So this is the second test of Ibrahim alayhi salam. Now, you can't imagine how valuable the son was to Ibrahim, because he is seeing a new small child that Allah gave him while he was 90 years old. But suddenly, something happened. As he was building the house of Al-Masjid Al-Haram, the Kaaba, as he was building it with his son Ismail, suddenly he saw a dream. And the dream was saying to Ibrahim, you should slay your son. Okay? Wait. Before that, this should be number 3. Leaving family in Mecca. Yes. So this is the second one. I'm sorry. Ibrahim was ordered to go to Mecca and to keep his wife and his son Ismail there alone. No people there. As he took his wife Hajar and the child, Hajar said to Ibrahim, why are you leaving us here? Come on, don't you see it's very hot? You know Saudi Arabia, how hot it is. She said, why are you leaving us? Because she saw him putting the child, putting his wife in Mecca, and then he left. So she was asking him, where are you leaving us? To who you're leaving us? He did not give any answer. Suddenly, she asked Ibrahim this question, is it a command from Allah to you? Then he said, yes. What did his wife say? So, if this is the case, we will not get lost. So that was the second test of Ibrahim. The third test is to slay his son. What's the meaning of to slay? As he was building the house, Ismail with his father, then suddenly Ibrahim said to his son, my son, I was seeing in the dream that I am slaying you. So see what you can do. What do you think? Then the son said to his father, oh my father, do whatever Allah asks you to do. Inshallah, I'll be one of the patient ones. So the father was ready what? And the son was giving his neck ready to what? To be slayed. This is Islam. The father did not say, oh God, why do you give me such orders? I can't slay my son. I cannot do it. Oh Allah, why? And even the son did not say, oh come on, Dad. God doesn't order these things. Come on, Dad. No. What was the answer of Ismail? Oh my father, do whatever Allah asks you to do, you'll be finding me, inshallah, among those patient ones. Okay? Then Allah said, فَلَمَّا أَسْلَمَا. And then, how do you translate this? فَلَمَّا أَسْلَمَا. Please translate it to me.
So when he
what? When he submitted. When they both submitted. فَلَمَّا أَسْلَمَا. Two. That means the two, they submitted to Allah. Aslama. The father said, yes, I will do it. But I like to do whatever Allah orders me to do. Full trust in Allah. Full trust in what?
Allah.
Full trust in Allah. As the father was ready, Bismillah, and the son was ready, giving his neck, stop. Allah sent an angel, and he sent with him kharuf, and the kharuf became from that time until today what? Qurbani, kharuf. Khalas, no more killing his son. So Allah said to Ibrahim, "O Ibrahim, you have applied the vision. You have applied it successfully." He didn't say, "Oh, come on, God, how can you order me such thing to do? Oh my God." He didn't say that. The father said, "I hear and I obey." The son said, "I hear and obey." You cannot give any message to Islam if you have any doubt about Allah, about His Sharia, about His law. Even if you pray, wallahi, even if you pray and fast and keep reading the Quran, but you doubt Allah, this may cancel all your good deeds because you're doubting Allah's wisdom, Allah's knowledge. Okay? So Allah said, when they both submitted to Allah, and the father put the knife close to the head of his son, and he was about to slay him. But suddenly, the command came from Allah down to Ibrahim. "O Ibrahim, you had successfully applied the vision." So how many tests we have from Allah to Ibrahim now?
3.
3. Yeah. Being in the fire because he was giving them da'wah. The second one, leaving the family in Makkah. And suddenly, the pure water gushed from beneath the child when the child was very thirsty in this very dry and hot place. And this water, until now, is still gushing. And the whole world are getting benefited from this well, in which we call today the well of Zamzam. Ever since until today, is still gushing, and it will remain until the day of judgment. Yeah, the fourth test of Ibrahim. You know, this test is not easy. To be ready to slay his son, because he was waiting to have a son until he became 90, and 90, khalas. No more giving children. It's not possible. Okay? So Allah gave him. But Allah tested him by what He gave him. Because Allah said in the Quran, look, Allah said, to test you by what He gave you. To test you by what? By what He... To test you by what He gave you. This is very important. If Allah gave you something, then you are tested. Like someone, Allah gave him good voice. So he says, oh, how can I leave? How can I leave singing and music? I'm talented. I have talent. Yes, you are talented, but you are tested whether you obey Allah or you follow your desire. So Allah give you something and He tests you by that. Like someone has a good voice. Okay, what else? Like what? Someone, Allah gave him money and he does not use the money to give to the poor and the needy. Okay? So Allah said in the Quran, to test you, repeat it. To test you by?
Should you write it?
Yeah. To test you by what He gave you.
Is that the answer for the fourth test?
Huh?
What's the fourth test?
That follows the third. To test you by what He gave you.
That's the fourth test.
Yes. I'll leave you writing it and then I'll come back.